This past week Sunday, our president or the president of South Africa announced that our country will be moving to an adjusted level 4 lockdown from this past Monday. After that announcement, guys, in social media, I saw some huge panic from the other investors who were saying that, some were saying that they were thinking of selling their stocks, or some were saying that probably the stocks that they own will never recover. Some were even saying that, or a few were saying that they are going to add on their stocks that they own that are going to be affected by this level 4 adjusted lockdown. So on today's video, guys, we'll be looking at some of these sectors that are going to be seriously impacted, and I'll also share what I'm planning to personally do during these times, because to some this might be disastrous moment, but to others this is also a good opportunity. So on this video, or on today's video, guys, we'll be exactly covering the good opportunities that come with these kinds of impact, especially looking in the stock market. So please do watch this video until the end, because I definitely think that at the end of this video, guys, you will definitely be motivated, or you will know exactly what to do during these tough times that we are in as a country. Otherwise, please know that I'm not a professional financial advisor. All that I'll be sharing here with you are just my opinions, and if you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do, and that is you need to go and consult the professional. Otherwise, guys, as the country is in this adjusted level 4, please, guys, stay safe. Me personally, I'm just drinking also an immune booster, just to sort of like boost my immune system. You need to keep your body strong by drinking this kind of immune booster. So please stay safe out there, guys, and protect yourself against this disease. And yes, guys, like I've said, whilst to others investors this level 4 or this adjusted level 4 is bringing panic, to others this adjusted level 4 is bringing, or it's presenting, an opportunity. One thing that you always have to, at the back of your mind as an investor, you need to know and be able to identify opportunities. To each and every chaos, there is an opportunity. There is an opportunity for you to make good returns or good money from the chaos. I mean, me personally, if I'm to look back in the kind of returns that I made in 2020, they were so mind-blowing, because whilst others were panicking, or whilst others were still hesitant to buy those stocks that had dropped so dramatically, I was busy piling, or I was busy buying those stocks. And guess what? In a space of 6 months or 3 months, I was seeing my investments going to 200-300%, which was absolutely great, and which is what brought a lot of excitement, as I had never experienced such growth in a short space of time. So as I'm saying to you guys, even on this adjusted level 4, yes, there are so many stocks, there are so many industries which are going to be impacted, or which are going to be badly hit. But one thing that you need to always have at the back of your mind is the strong fundamentals of those companies you bought. What made you bought those companies? That is the first thing that you need to look at, or that is the first thing that you need to look into, which is an opportunity to some of the investors. And the reason why I'm saying that it's an opportunity is for a mere fact that these, or the stock price of these companies, are already going to go down. Like me personally, the company that I'm very much interested in during this tough time is Sun International, which just announced that after the Sunday announcement made by the president, they decided that they are going to shut down their hotels. They are going to close down their hotels, meaning that they, during this time, they won't be operating. And it's not only hotels, they indicated that even casinos. So all the hotels and casinos will be closed down, which means that they won't be generating any revenue or income during this time, which that, I guess, should already tell you that it definitely means that the revenues that they should have been generating for this or during this period is going to also be affected, which is something that is going to probably make even this stock price, or the stock price of Sun International, to go down, which is going to present a good opportunity for a person like me to jump in yet again into this stock. As you remember that this is one of the stocks that I think a few months ago I made a video of saying that I sold this stock due to the pandemic, or due to this kind of news, because as I've told you in that video, to say that I think that it's going to take some time for the stocks in the traveling and leisure industry to recover, as we still have the disease amongst us, as this virus is still spreading amongst us. We are still going to encounter problems with these industries. And I must say, guys, that these are not the only sectors that are impacted or that are going to be affected by this adjusted level 4. Even the transportation industry is going to be affected, because as you are aware, or as you know, that on Sunday the president announced that they will be restricting movements, which that in itself affects the transportation industry. And we all know that when the transportation industry is affected, it also affects your gas stocks like your Sasol and all those other stocks that produces the gas for our transportation department, which is something that you should always have at the back of your mind, to say that it's not only these kind of companies, or it's not only these kind of sectors that are going to be affected, which should definitely open up your mind or give you a tip on where you should go and start to look for opportunities. Look for opportunities in the industries that you think that they are going to be affected by this kind of news that the president announced on Sunday. But as I'm saying, guys, do not panic. This is a good opportunity for you to jump in. This adjusted level 4, guys, it is going to bring that stock that was probably expensive to you, it's going to become affordable, as its share price is going to go down because of the Sunday announcement that the president made. So I go and have a look at those stocks that you could not afford, as I certainly believe that at some point in time they are going to be affected. Let me also make an example, like with Capitec. Capitec indicated that they anticipate to report a 292% of the revenue increase for their upcoming 6 months unaudited financial results. But in that, if you are to go read that article, they indicated that they will achieve that 292 revenue increase, provided that the government does not impose new lockdown restrictions, which that again, guys, should definitely tells you that this kind of restrictions, or this kind of adjusted more restrictions that the government is posing, it is also going to affect even your banking sectors, which is why we read that Capitec was also saying that even that 292% that they indicated that they will get to, or they anticipate to get to for their upcoming financial results, might be impacted because of this. So it is not only your traveling and leisure industry or your alcohol stocks that will be impacted by this, but it is a wide range of stocks that can be impacted by this adjusted lockdown level 4, which is something that ought to open up your mind as an investor to say that, where do I go to look? Where do you start searching the opportunities? This is where you start. You start by identifying the kind of industries which are affected or which are going to be affected because of this, and monitor those kind of stocks that you wanted to buy in that industry that were probably expensive like a few weeks ago. Then if they are dropping, guys, then start buying those stocks, because one thing about the stock market, it's not a very good thing to time the market. And if I'm to make an example with Sun International, since it was trading at 20 rands last week, you will buy it probably when it gets to 10 rands. We don't know if Sun International will go back to the 10 rands that it once traded at last year. We don't know about that, but we know that it will drop for some time due to this adjusted lockdown level 4. So for those of you that already own these kind of stocks, and your average purchase price or your average purchase share price is higher, I would say that continue loading more positions into these stocks as they decrease or as they decline, as it sort of like brings your average down. It is a very good thing to do, because not only does it lower down your average, but it also gives you good returns when that stock recovers, which is the exact same thing that happened in one of our international stock, which once traded or was trading around $68 around February, and around May that stock fell to $30, which during that time, I remember I made a video telling people or indicating to people that they must add more positions into that stock, or if you had not bought that stock at that time, I was telling you that buy this stock because it is said to do very well. And guess what other people were telling me? they were telling me that no, this stock will never recover, this stock has done its utmost best, and I was telling them that remember that the fundamentals of this stock have not changed. This stock still has the very same fundamentals, which is why I think that you should add this stock or you should add the positions in this stock, because it will recover. And guess where that stock is at now? That stock, from that $30 that people were panicking at, now it's back at $50, which to us, the investors that added more positions when that stock was in the 30s, we are enjoying the benefits, or we are seeing and liking the returns that we are making in our portfolios, because we took an opportunity to add to that stock when it was down, and that stock, as it is recovering, we are making more money, which is something that also attracts big financial institutions into coming and add positions into this stock. So as this stock, or as our South African stocks are going down, guys, take that as an opportunity. As long as the fundamentals of those stocks have not changed, take that opportunity and add more positions, add more stocks. If you never owned that stock because probably it was expensive, then this is an opportunity for you to continue adding this stock as it goes down, because you never know when this stock will make a U-turn and go uptrend again. So continue adding these stocks as they dip or as they go down, provided that the strong fundamentals of these stocks have not changed. Guys, traveling and leisure industry will recover. Hospitality industry will recover, but it will take some time. Meaning that if you want to make good returns, you need to invest in these stocks for a long term or for a longer term. Don't just buy this stock and plan to sell this stock probably in the next 5 months or so, unless there is a good opportunity, or unless there is another stock somewhere that is presenting a very good opportunity, which is exactly the reason why I sold my Sun International stock, I think a few months ago, for a good opportunity. And in fact, I did a video where I was telling you the kind of stocks I bought then, and majority or a chunk of the money that I made from that Sun International, I purchased this stock that was trading, or the stock that I was telling you about, which was trading around $30, which is now trading at $50. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you are new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.